Sakae-chan, who is said to be the best fisherman in Japan in this fishing town, turned 70 this year, told me this story at an izakaya. I've had a mysterious power since I was a child. Whenever something happens, some part of my body hurts. Well, my father had it too, so it must be hereditary. It doesn't happen often now, but when a whale comes, my knees shake, and when you catch a lot of squid or sea bream, my elbows tingle. It's a little different from the pain you get when you're injured. It feels like electricity. Yeah, you know, they have them at the health center, right? It's like that, just between you and me. It was like that back then too. It was just before the end of the war. Anyway, there was a big earthquake. The earthquake source is probably somewhere around Ise Bay. My lower back has been hurting terribly for the past 2 days. I've been telling my coworkers at the factory that something is going to happen. My coworkers know about my mysterious powers, so they trembled and asked me what was going to happen. I answered, an earthquake, a big one, something on the scale of the Great Kanto earthquake. I told them, everyone was working with their air raid hoods under their feet, because they knew it would be terrible if an earthquake were to happen. The moment it started to shake, everyone said in unison, here it comes, and we squatted down, put the hoods over our heads, and became tiny under the desks. Up and down there was a big tremor, and we heard screams here and there. I wonder how much time had passed when the tremors subsided and we went out into the town. There were fires everywhere. We frantically ran to our houses. We were worried about our mothers. They were fine. Of course, she's 90 and still makes dried squid on the beach. Haha, dozens of people died in towns and factories, crushed by objects and houses. I'm sure hundreds died in the whole of the Chuba region. I wonder if it'll be in the morning paper the next morning. No, this is an extra edition. Or so I said to my friends. But you know, it wasn't even in the special edition. It wasn't even in the morning paper the next day. In fact, if I mentioned the earthquake, I was dragged away by the military police and severely scolded. I was called a traitor. A national secret. I was especially taken to a separate room and questioned about the mysterious power, and was told to contact them immediately if I ever noticed anything like that again. Oh, good riddance, good riddance. And so, even after 50 years, I still dream about it sometimes. I'm so scared. I don't want war.